IM Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about the history of Forex. Many people are curious as to how the foreign exchange market came to exist. To better understand this, we are going to have to peer back through time to the first ever trade system called bartering. The bartering system existed in a time when there was no money or currencies to use. People instead traded goods and services such as livestock, skills, talents, salt, and even people for the goods and services they needed from others. Eventually, the bartering system was abandoned when people began to trade units of commodities such as shells, rice, barley, stones, precious metals, and even bits of gold, as they were deemed more valuable as civilization progressed. This system was called the commodities. Then along something revolutionary. It came in the form of coins, or simply called the coinage. These coins were made out of electrum, which were mixtures of gold and silver and pre-weighed. This allowed people to trade what they wanted for what they needed. This particular system had a large impact all around the world, as many different countries began to quickly adopt the coinage system. This opened many doors and gave way for people to participate in foreign trades. The Chinese then came along with the invention of paper money. It started off as IOU notes from private institutions. These private institutions became known today as what we would call banks. Paper money was given in exchange for holding gold and silver. In turn, this paved the way to the gold standard, or where all currencies were to be backed by gold. Due to the mass printing of paper notes, however, and not being backed by actual gold, countries decided to come together to create the first monetary trading system that would be advantageous to all countries involved. This would also keep exchange rates fixed in foreign trades. Due to the rough nature of fixed currencies and unfair trades, 44 countries decided to come together when World War II devastated many European countries, and it birthed the creation of the Bretton Woods system in 1944. But by 1973, that quickly came to an end. By that time, all the countries agreed to align their currencies to the United States, leading the way for the US dollar to become the new global reserve currency. By 1994, the world saw the first currency digitally traded online for the very first time. That's right, the online Forex market was born. As modern civilization advanced rather quickly, so did the adoption of Forex trading worldwide. And the rest, as they say, is history. Now that you know the history of the foreign exchange market, let's begin to focus on something a bit more exciting: how to make money in it.
Wow, that's powerful. So, you know that the foreign exchange market has been around for centuries. It began as a bartering system. And when it moved from bartering systems, it moved to actual coins. And they talked about those types of coins. And so if you read the Bible, you may hear something as far as like shekels, things like that. So they used those types of coins in order to exchange for goods and services. And then, you fast forward that a little bit further, gold. And then you fast forward that further on, and that's paper money, where the Chinese decided to create it as a paper form of money. That's what we have now, the paper form of money as the US dollar, as the currency. And then now we're moving to the more digital age. So when they talk about 1994, where the first online Forex trade appeared online. That's right around the time of where we began to see the movement and the creation of the internet, the World Wide Web, as we call it. And that's when you could formally trade in the foreign exchange market and still make money in it. Okay. Now we're moving to more digital. See, foreign exchange now, since we have technology and technology is more advanced, now we can see that the foreign exchange market has, really advanced as far as technology is concerned, the creation of technology. So now we're moving into things that's more digital. Now we're starting to see the digital age of cryptocurrency. So you see how those evolutions of the foreign exchange market, you see the evolution of the way currency has changed over the period of centuries. So that's the reason why I say it is important for you to not know about this and not be able to access and not be able to make money in it. Because if you go back to history, your ancestors participated in it. When they brought slaves, or when they took slaves from their native country and they started dispersing them all over the different countries, guess what? That was foreign exchange. That was foreign trade. So they traded people for other resources, goods, and commodities. And they took people as slaves in order to exchange for certain goods and services and commodities. So I say learn more about the foreign exchange market, but most importantly, learn the fact that you have had access to this century-old information since the day that you were born. Now you have access to it. Why not take advantage of it and begin to trade it and to make money on it? I hope you guys were able to get some very valuable information, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.